Got a story about somebody else who's unstoppable. Well, she's our guest anyway right now. Alma Grocki, how are you?
Oh, good. I'm here in Hawaii.
You're in Hawaii. You're doing very well. Let's see a little background on Alma. Let's see. She handmade jewelry for a while. I think she does that for auctions over at Asset School. She's very active over there. Oh, by the way, she's a retired Navy Rear Admiral. And your husband was also a naval officer. You had 2 kids; they became naval officers. And you ran various things. You ran fleet maintenance over at Pac Fleet for a while. But her actual title is Mom, which is why she's on the program right now. Because one of your kids graduated from Asset School, and they're about to have a virtual auction, right?
That's true. My son Nick graduated in 2014 and went on, like you said, to become a naval officer. Right now he's serving at Naval Reactors headquarters in Washington, D.C.
Jeez.
Went to Rensselaer Polytech Institute on a Navy ROTC scholarship, and then went right to Naval Reactors. But yes, the Illuminations auction, the gala, is for tuition assistance and scholarships for Asset School.
And Asset School mission is incredible. It's for kids who are exceptional in some way. Gifted, maybe dyslexic, maybe they have a learning difference, or they're just exceptional. You found this out with which one of your kids?
My younger son, Nick, he was actually gifted, so he completed calculus in the 9th grade, and other schools wouldn't have known what to do with him. Asset was able to tailor a curriculum for him and actually let him go to Leeward Community College in and among the other classes he took at Asset. So they tailored his curriculum for him.
I have an instant jealousy of your son, but I get that. Look, it's a K through 12 school, Asset School. You've heard of it, and maybe you don't know what they do. They do miracles over there. And it's there to enhance the kids' strength and improve their weaknesses and everything. You have this virtual auction, though, that they're going to do to raise money for tuition assistance. I guess it's really important to support a school because just the tuition itself isn't quite enough. They need extra help from the community, right? Right.
So the auction is actually been live online April 6th. It closes out April 15th at 8:30 at night is when the actual in-person gala will be. Is April 15th, this Saturday. But the auction is online now. It's been open since April 6th, and all the money goes to tuition assistance for the students. And about almost 40% of the students have some kind of scholarship or using some kind of scholarship to attend Asset. And that's really critical because nobody ever plans to have their student go to a school like Asset, but then they find out that that's a necessity in order for them to work and learn and go on to other things, graduate, go off to college, or get a job. And so it's really critical that they have this assistance, this help in academics.
By the way, I was going through some of the stuff you've got in this auction. We'll talk more about it actually possibly tomorrow. But you've got some incredible auction things here.
Right.
Anybody can bid, by the way. You don't have to be an Assets parent or anything. They have staycations, international hotel stays, some great opportunities to go to places you don't normally get to go to, restaurant gift cards, and, of course, Alma's jewelry is there, too. You've been making that for a while. But there is a sense of urgency. Bidding does end this Saturday at 8:30 when the live gala starts. Where do you go? I guess you have 2 things you can do this. You can text or you can go to a website. Could you give those?
Yes, the website is assets, ASSETS, school.givesmart.com. And you can go through and take a look at all the items that are up for auction. And the actual fundraiser, the actual gala is sold out.
Oh,
so
okay.
you can still participate, of course, by going online and bidding on the auction items, and they have fabulous things, international trips and tickets to the Pro Bowl and all kinds of fantastic for anybody. And you said restaurant gift cards for really anything anybody could be interested in.
Yeah, it really is good. I mean, it's very impressive, the list of things over there. Hey, by the way, congratulations to your robotics team, Team Waffles, for winning the state championship. The Assets kids did this.
That's right. And, they're going on now to the national competition in Houston, Texas. And last year, apparently, there were 51 countries, not cities, towns, or states, but 51 countries that participated in this international world competition. And Asset School's robotics team is going to be representing Hawaii and at this competition. And we're just thrilled that they're going to be doing this. So it goes to show you that even if you have a learning difference or a learning disability, that you can succeed in so many different ways, that this is just one example of that.
Well, that's fantastic. Assets is a small school. There's only 325 students, 49 of them enrolled in robotics. That is
right?
That's amazing. These are the future, and they're going to Houston later in April. As a matter of fact, I believe it's this weekend or next week. I believe
that's right. Yes,
fantastic. Well, okay, I have to call her Admiral because I used to be in the Navy, but you can call her Alma, and you can buy her jewelry at the auction, assetschool.givesmart.com. Thanks, Alma Grocki. We appreciate you being on the show.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me. I really appreciate the time and the chance to talk about assets.
And you did very well.
Keeping you in touch with Hawaii's most accurate news. This is KSSK.